you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist?
Latin means love. Latin is love. And that sounds really cliche, but it's totally true. I've been realizing I've been doing a bunch of college visits recently, and in every single question they're like, what is some important memory that you've had, or what's something you've learned in your high school experience? And it always ends up coming back to like foreigns and Latin and all the like amazing things we've learned and amazing things we've done. And I don't know, it's a really, really big part of my high school life. I think there's so many people and memories and extremely important things that I've learned that I don't think I would have been able to get anywhere else.
For me, Latin is family. I mean, every day going into Latin class to see the same group of people that I know and love, and it's just a unique experience.
Latin means to me a discovery that never ends, because we are always continuing to learn about the impact and the effects that, or the footprints that the Roman culture has left on our present day. And it's always amazing to know like all the history and all the different things in their culture and stuff like that.
For us, Latin is a journey. I remember I started off in 8th grade in a room of 60 people. I didn't know these two yet, but we were just sitting on the floor, listening, curious to what we would learn. But now, it's been 60 people now, our class is only 13 people, and I just really bonded with these people over the past few years, and I got to know these two really well, and the rest of my class really well, so we have so many inside jokes, and our class is just so chill, and now it's become my favorite class at school, and it's the class I'm looking forward to the most next year.
So I remember when, at the beginning of our 8th grade journey, or our Latin journey, we showed up on the first day outside of Walton. I didn't even know how to get to the classroom, much less anything about Latin other than what the flyer said. But after all of this time, I feel like now that I'm nearing the end of my Latin journey, I can really look back. And I see myself now, well, right now I'm sitting here talking about why the next generation of Latin scholars should really take up enjoying the study of Latin. And that's because I feel like it's changed my perception on academics, because between all of my other subjects, Latin is the only one where I learned something for the sake of learning it, because there's actually interesting stuff about Roman culture, civilization, Greek mythology, while my other subjects at school, I'm just memorizing formulas or reading a textbook just to like throw up some facts on a test or something along those lines. And Latin is the only one that I will remember that I actually enjoyed learning the material, because it's not about getting the perfect score on the test, it's about actually learning something worthwhile to take on for the rest of your life.
What is Latin? At first, Latin was just a class I took in the morning in the 8th grade. Now, it's my lifestyle.
If you feel like that's what you want to do, here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back.
Well, at first, Mr. Farnsworth was kind of an intimidating guy, to be honest. But later on in the 8th grade year, I understood that he was actually a really nice teacher, and he was a really good teacher, and I learned a lot from him. And I can honestly say that he's one of the few teachers at Walton that care about your education and you as a person.
As time grew on, I went through my 8th grade and 9th grade years. He proved out to be like a really good teacher. He's really nice. He has a really great sense of humor, and he is one of the few teachers that really are passionate about their subject and show it and care about you and your education.
Orange is just a teacher, and Latin was just a class, and I just kind of had to wake up and go to class every day and learn about something. But as years go by, Hans has become like a friend, like a mentor, and I've been really looking forward to Latin class. Farnsworth is like really funny and really cool, and he really cares about his students, and I think that's what really motivates us to do well in his class, is because like we look forward to it, and we look forward to the good memories and the good times that we're gonna have, and he really just is a great role model for us, and just love him. In 8th grade, I used to be really intimidated by Florence, and the reason I only went to 0 period Latin every single day was because I was afraid of being scolded by him for being late or not coming at all. But now that I've gotten to know him better and through the years, he's my favorite teacher at Walton, and he makes class really funny and enjoyable, and there's never a boring day in Latin. There's always going to be a laugh and you learn a lot. So yeah.
You shouldn't really, or I can't really just talk about the class as by itself, but Mr. Farnsworth, I remember in 8th grade, I didn't really talk to him that much because it was always Mr. Farnsworth, but by 2nd year and 3rd year in Latin, we started calling him Farns because we start developing bonds.
Mr. Farnsworth is just awesome. I mean, yeah, he can be a little bit scary every once in a while, but that's pretty much any teacher. But he just pushes you to your limits, and he doesn't want anything other than your best, and he won't take anything other than your best.
If you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is. Hey, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
I think in general food days are pretty great. Everyone will sign up and bring food, and it's really great when it's the morning and you didn't have breakfast yet or whatever, and you still have all this food and you have class with food so you can eat and then you can translate with your friends, and it's Latin and food, so I mean it's the best thing ever, right?
My most memorable moment in Latin was probably this past year when it was my birthday. I was kind of having a really rough day, and then I walked into class where everyone started singing happy birthday to me, and it was written all over the whiteboard, and I don't know, it just made me really happy to realize that we weren't just a class that took Latin, we were more like a family who always support each other, encourage each other on, especially in competitions at state convention and stuff. But it also made me really happy to realize that I was part of a group that was so big in everything we do. We always, in that meaning, that we always supported each other and loved each other and cared for one another and always had each other's backs. And I could never ask for anything better.
My most memorable moment in Latin is the award ceremony at my first convention, because for the first time I could see that there were so many people that had a heart and passion for Latin, and it wasn't just us. And it was so cool to see so many people come together for that. And I also felt that I should study more because I didn't get my name called at all during the award ceremony.
Definitely.
Yes.
Latin is an everyday discovery. It is a journey that provides opportunity, family, and love. Being a part of the Junior Classical League is a life-changing experience that I will never regret partaking in. If I was still an 8th grader, I would definitely choose Latin.